What is up, everybody? Josh here again, and today we have a smoking week 111 update for Icarus. We get the smoker, a tier 3 item that can be crafted. That includes 9 new recipes that you can make with it. We also get news about bees coming next week, as well as the battery and network news update is coming quite soon. Let's get into it, shall we? Icarus Week 111 brings the smoker and 9 new recipes. The smoker gives you a new way to cook delicious recipes with unique buffs and perks. From melon smoked giant steak to tea smoked freshwater fillet, there's a range of new tasty recipes to try out for unique buffs and perks and benefits. They also update us on the batteries and network project, along with next week's Buzzy update. Buzzy update. Notable improvements this week are that backpacks no longer automatically re-equip whenever a piece of player equipment is added, removed, or damaged. And that fixes a bug where the medic's backpack modifiers would reapply every time a player took damage. They also fixed the bug with the crop growth rate as it was being added instead of multiplied, which resulted in basically double the intended growth rate. The mission communicator no longer plays noise when it reloads back in. No more weird bzzz sound when roaming around the map, which is pretty cool. They fixed a few new locations and Olympus as far as the landscape and where it was broken, and the landscape in the Riverlands. And an indicator on the vapor condenser, it shows rounds on completed on the attached geyser. So we could try to see about the geyser there. So we got our melee attack speed up a little bit here. And we got a geyser here that we completed earlier, and all the stuff's inside of it. So it should be telling us that there's like another level or something is what I was reading, I thought. I don't see anything in the box or whatever I completed. I mean, I guess I could do like a second geyser. You know. Yeah, it's not really telling me like how many times it's done, but it still does the stages and all that. Oh, what's that? Yeah, so I'm not really seeing like where it's the second time that I've done this, you know, on this vapor condenser in between these waves here. I'm not really seeing much at all, to be honest with you. Yeah, they're down there, of course. I really wish they'd fix geysers. Because as soon as I get this wolf killed, it's gonna spawn a bunch of leopards over at my geyser. Or forest kitties. Yep, see, there they are. They're already attacking. Look at it. It's bear time. Was glitched. Lag for some odd reason. It's not like I'm hosting anything. Just as many bodies lags, I guess. It's freaking nuts, man. Oh, we don't want to do that. Or do we? Be a lot easier without lag. That's for sure. Hey, pump damage to that. Is there a... What in the world? What... In what earth does this actually happen? Nice. Now let's see if it says I've completed it. Twice. No, I don't see anything. So I don't quite know what that means. Maybe I'm misreading it. Maybe I'm misunderstanding it. But I do not see anything here that says anything about how many times I've done the geyser. So I thought that's what it means. If it's not, and I'm completely misunderstood, comment down below. But yeah, we're pretty much done testing this for now. This week we have the new Tier 3 Smoker. It's a craftable item at Tier 3. It is powered by charcoal and gives you another way to cook longer lasting food. And that is correct. This food lasts a very long time. All current drying rack recipes will be available on the Smoker, along with some new exclusive recipes just for the Smoker. Smoker is built in the machining bench, requires iron ingots, copper ingots, steel screws, concrete mix, and charcoal. So we're going to go over the new recipes and show you those, and also show you one of my new favorite buff foods. Yes. But before then, we'll go over this week's recipes breakdown. So there's 9 new recipes for the Smoker. You'll be able to craft all the existing drying rack stuff. You get melon smoked giant steak, coffee smoked fatty teaspoon, gorse smoked gamey meat, tea smoked freshwater fillet, white jerky, plain jerky, and the buffs are better than their counterparts from the drying rack. It includes a increased health regeneration, increased exposure resistance, increased max stamina, reduced oxygen consumption, and increased melee damage, amongst others. And they show all the ones that's there. Right there. In addition, they have added a new bonus recipe to the drying rack, which will be used to dry out the basic meat, which provides an alternative way to cooking on the campfire. So let's check out all this stuff. Let's show you where to unlock it. Tier 3, you're going to go over to the right-hand side, actually kind of towards the end, and you'll see above the Wayfarer chest armor, the Smoker. It's a helpful device that can preserve food using the power of smoke. And then you can craft that in the machining bench. And then you get this thing, the Smoker. And this is what the Smoker looks like. Inside the Smoker, you'll see all the drying rack recipes. And then we also have the new ones. We have the melon smoked giant steak, which gives you 100 maximum health, 75 maximum stamina, plus 50 health regen, minus 25% food consumption, and minus 25% oxygen consumption as well. Requires giant steak and watermelon. We also have the coffee smoked fatty T-bone, and that gives you 150 maximum health, plus 50% yield from butchering animals, minus 25% food consumption, plus 20% health regeneration. We also have the gorse smoked gamey meat, and that gives you 100 maximum health, 75 maximum stamina, plus 25% melee damage, plus 20% health regeneration, minus 25% food and water consumption as well. And my new favorite, stringy jerky, which takes jerky and animal fat actually to make. Gives you 75 maximum health, 75 maximum stamina, plus 20% melee attack speed, plus 50% health regeneration, and minus 25% food consumption. We also have the Coca Smoked Soft Meat, which is plus 50 maximum stamina and plus 25% stamina regeneration, which is really nice. Minus 40% food consumption and plus 20% health regeneration. We also have White Jerky, which is just soybean and white meat, and that is plus 75 maximum health and stamina, plus 15% exposure resistance, and negative 25% food consumption, plus 50% health regeneration. Yes, plus 50%. Pretty good. Tea smoked freshwater fillet will give you plus 75 maximum health and stamina and plus 25% stamina regeneration, plus 50% health regeneration, and minus 25% food consumption. Where the berry smoked saltwater fillet will give you plus 75 maximum health and stamina, plus 25% stamina regeneration, plus 5% exposure resistance, and negative 25% food and water consumption. We also have the basic dried meat recipe, which I think was also added to the drying rack. We'll show you that here soon. And that is plus 75% maximum health, plus 20% health regeneration, and negative 25% food consumption. Plain jerky will get you 150 maximum health, plus 60% health regeneration. Yes, plus 60% health regeneration, and minus 25% food consumption. and just requires meat and salt. That'll make jerky. So you could actually stack these health regenerations as well, and then use the new Buy More backpack and get you an insane amount of health regeneration. You can also stack the attack speed. So, for example, if you were to go with the fried chunky vegetables with the 10% melee attack speed on that, shepherd's roll, dried stringy meat, and stringy jerky, along with a, say for example, a knife with plus 20% speedy 2 on it, and also say if you had the melee speed for like knife, say for example, plus 15% attack speed, you're going to boost plus 95% melee attack speed, and this is how fast you'll stab. And this is vanilla. You can stack everything in this game. So if you like a stat, stack it. It's awesome. So those are all the new recipes we have in the smoker. Let's check out the drying rack real quick. In the drying rack, you also get the basic dried meat now, and you can do that in the drying rack. All you gotta do is just throw some basic meat in there and it will dry. Something else with the smoker that we'll note is that it does say that it has to be outside. As you can see there, it does say it has to be outside. So you can't actually use this inside. If you were to put meat in there and say some charcoal and then hit basic meat, it wouldn't work, right? Oh wait, this is Icarus. And in Icarus, anything is possible. So while you're smoking your meat inside, just remember, inhale deeply. They mentioned coming soon, batteries and networks. Battery networks are getting closer, and they're looking forward to launching a testing branch in the next week that allows people to test the new system in all its unbalanced glory. Just to make sure it's clear to everyone, this will be an unbalanced test branch. So expect bugs, glitches, and everything else as they iron those out. Feedback on these, along with how the system is to use, will be incredibly helpful in its development. Next week, we are getting bees. Next week, we are getting the newest addition to Icarus, bees. Bees will spawn from nests present in caves and around the maps and trees. Avoiding or killing the bees and raiding their hive can give you resources to craft your own beehive, where you can extract honeycomb, raise your own bees, and craft a range of honey-based recipes. Bees will fight to protect their nests. You'll want to have some protection for this adventure. And they say they still need money. And they say... Oh, hold on. Let's try that again. And they still need money. Well, guys, unfortunately, we don't have a changelog this week. I mean, hold on. Hey, look, there's a changelog this week. Let's go over the new content section, shall we? So they mentioned the smoker and smoked bacon item. We actually didn't see that. Hold on. You know, in all honesty, I'm not seeing a smoked bacon. Let me go get some bacon, throw it in there. Yeah, I didn't see no smoked bacon item or option. I don't know what they were talking about with that. So, if you know, I can't really figure that one out, apparently. And then with the UI on the vapor condenser, apparently it's added available exotics activations indicator to vape. I don't understand that. Is that whenever you do it 3 times, you only get exotics instead of enzymes? Is that maybe what it means? That could be what it means. Yeah, I'm just not seeing this. It says added indicator on vapor condenser to show rounds on completed geyser. I don't know where that is. So, or it's not very apparent. Moving over to the fix section, adding punch whoosh animation notifies so punches feel a bit more realistic. And they fixed the landscape and river breaks in J6. And they also fixed the exchange exotic button, not working on the OEI when on prospect. That's really it for the fix section. And we're going to skim over the future content section. Got us a workshop sickle item icons. Added wolf talents first pass. Are we going to be able to make wolf's pets? Is that what that is? Going to get them batteries and battery shelves. Added overlap rules for curved building pieces. Talking about the scorpion rifle again. Chickens are going to peck, shake, and eat. Updating blueprints and biddable table for many diagonal and curved pieces. We're getting curved pieces. There's a curved piece. Roof corner curved stone. Getting a wood trap and a large animal trap. And we're getting a black wolf armor. Also a black wolf pistol. And it looks like we'll have tier 3 and tier 4 beehive parts. Mentioning the sandworm crossbow again. And submitting the sheep and textures. That's now correctly target players. Here's something, adding sugar cane, sugar cubes, sugar cane seeds, sugarcane workshop seed pack items and setup. And it's a growable resource and growth states, adding recipes for sugar. Looks like you're going to be able to destroy the bat nests. Looks like some more building pieces, diagonal stone pieces, adding pistol, rifle, and shotgun turret item setups. It looks like you're going to be able to shorn sheep and unshorn sheep textures. Looks like a picnic table asset coming. Limestone building concrete reskin. Looks like we're getting a zebra mount and zebra quest mount. Relocated recovery, where players have to track down missing zebras. Here's some valuable information. Bees no longer attempt to ragdoll on death, and bees can no longer be damaged by projectiles. And a slug reskin. And bees will also stop pursuing targets if they're swimming in water. And of course, attacking a beehive will cause any idle bees around to attack. They're removing the grass in the Arctic ring quadrant of Prometheus. Looks like wild beehives will spawn in various forest biomes, emitting new voxel type and virtual status update. It looks like we'll be getting limestone and crushed limestone soon, and limestone building pieces. And that looks like that's it for this changelog. That is a huge future content section. Absolutely huge. And this is the part where we thank our late night crew, KHX Sergio Wolfie, which has now been a member for 12 months. Thank you so much, all three of y'all, for 12 months. Sandy, Silver, John, EMC2, Rodnob, Aaron, Steady Bob, Jim K72. Go check out their channel. Kristen, Jaybird, Foobar, Chris Parsons, and Sky Reaper 1. Thank you so much for being part of the late night crew and for supporting the channel. And thank you to our late night crew supporters as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's it for this video. Don't forget, if you like what you see, to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing will get you Icarus update videos like this one every single week. Also content videos whenever those come out. Don't forget, we will not be streaming, except for we will be streaming. We'll stream one time this weekend. I'm not sure when that's actually going to be. We're going to be doing a once human stream this week. We will not be streaming Icarus. We're taking the week off, technically. We're going to want to stream it earlier, but we didn't get a chance to. But we also will be releasing our Build 3.0 video this weekend. Look forward to that. It's going to be freaking amazing. And hopefully, we'll see you next time. Peace.